Okay, so this is actually a new project, or sorry, a new folder. So I'm actually going to go ahead and create an HTML file. Then this is all what we need for this, because we are actually going to use Tailwind here. We're done. So we just need to head to our browser, and then on our browser we're going to type Tailwind, right? So when you go to Tailwind, the documentation, all right, click on it, get started, and this is actually the installation guidance. All right, so this one is we are using, if you are using Vits, all right, if you are using Vits, you use this, but then we are actually going to use head to play CDN, which is this, and then we don't need to do too much, right? We're going to copy this script tag and paste in our HTML head tag, right? So I'll just head to my head tag and paste what I copied, right? So let's see, I have this H1. So let's say I want to style my, in our normal CSS, which is the vanilla CSS, we used to, perhaps create a CSS file and we select our element and then we style it. But then in Tailwind, we style our elements using classes. All right, we use classes to style our element. Our H1, I'm just going to give it a class, and then all our styling is going to be inside this quotation. All right, we head to the documentation and then we search. How do we always give color in our normal CSS that we know? Just come here, search for, use the normal way of understanding CSS, the vanilla CSS, those keywords, those properties, how you used to style your normal CSS, and then the Tailwind CSS properties on how to style your Tailwind, or how to style your element using Tailwind. So this is it. This is actually for background, and then this is actually for text, things like this. All right, this. So you just head here and write our text hyphen. Let's say we want to give it a color blue. Okay, let's say red. So we are going to choose between 100 to 900. If you should choose 100, it's going to be light, right? And let's say we want to give it a background of green, right? And head this nav header here, and then search background color, all right, to pop up, and then you search BG and then the color, and then you give a range that you want. Let's check BG hyphen blue, and let's say 300. Can you see that? If we should choose 900, it's going to be darker. All right, so this is how Tailwind works. Let's say we want to give our element padding here. You search, write padding. So in our normal way of padding, we do this padding colon 1 pixel. Just do P, which stands for padding, and then hyphen the number. All right, let's try that. Inside this still are quotation, keep space, P hyphen 8. So this is how to use Tailwind. All right, let's say we want to increase our text. We just come here, maybe we don't know, just come here and type font size, which is the normal way of increasing the size of our text, right? Come here, and this is it. So here we just do text hyphen XL hyphen XL. See that? So if we do add 2, it's going to be times 2, going to be times 6. So that is how we use Tailwind. It is very, very interesting and nice to use. So anything that you don't really understand, just come here to the documentation and search. Search using the keyword of the vanilla CSS, the normal CSS that you used to work with. Alright, it is that easy, and it is very easy and nice to use. Alright, so see you in our next video.